earlier 15-yard penalty here in this series cost Wheaton. It is a holding call against Wheaton North. It has declined. They'll take the down instead. The incomplete pass makes it 3rd down and 18 at the 31 of LaSalle, Peru.
This gives us an opportunity, Bob, to give the homecoming plans for Wheaton North High School, leading this football game 14-6. They'll depart after the 5A game tonight and take I-55 to 59 to Roosevelt Road to County Farm Road to Geneva Road to the high school. That's about approximately 2.5 hours. They'll get home about 1 o'clock in the morning.
On the quick pop to Sean Young, driving straight ahead on the dive inside the 30 to around the 28-yard line, a gain of about 3. Dennis Potoff, number 77, number 51, Rich Weber on the stop for LaSalle, Peru. It's at about the 28-yard line, 4th down, and still 15 yards to go for the first down. And here comes Marvin Carter, number 44, and we may see a field goal attempt with this strong breeze, Mike and Floyd.
Well, I wondered if they were going to make an attempt on a field goal with the wind, and didn't know if Marvin Carter, who's been injured, was going to kick, or Mr. Cool, who kicks the extra points, Tom Hessling.
Well, they have a timeout on the field with the score. Wheaton North 14, LaSalle, Peru 6, and our coverage of the State High School Football Championships will continue after this.
For some people, getting where they're going isn't the important thing. It's how they get there that matters. It's for this person that we designed the John Deere Sportfire. Up close, it promises performance. And out on the trail, it delivers. So even before you get where you're going, they'll know you've arrived. The Sportfire, one of the new breed of Deere.
Berman's, the leather experts, brings you the biggest warehouse leather sale ever to hit Chicago.
Right now at the old Turnstile building in Niles, you'll find over 15,000 discount-priced men's and women's leather coats and jackets.
Like this suede and Sherpa jacket for only $59.99.
Or this smooth leather jacket for only $79.99.
Or this leather zip-out for just $119.
Save now for a limited time only. Shop daily from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m.
At the old Turnstile building across from Four Flag Center on Gulf Road in Niles.
Don't miss Berman's great warehouse leather sale.
2 minutes and 28 seconds showing on the scoreboard clock here at Illinois State on a breezy day. The fans trying to stay as warm as possible. And a long field goal attempt coming up perhaps, or not. Nope, they've changed their mind, and they will go on 4th down and 15, and they will go from scrimmage. They had Marvin Carter out there.
I rushed from a record book. The longest had been 33 yards by Scott Craig prior to today.
They fake. Long keeps it, has a lead block from Young, gets it, and they're down inside the 20 to about the 18-yard line. Joe Pearson, number 68, made the tackle on Charles Long, who misses picking up the first down yardage.
Long does a nice job following Sean Young, his workhorse running back. Really makes a nice gain, gives a pretty good effort at picking up that first down. Brought down finally by Joe Pearson, 220-pounder.
So now LaSalle Peru takes over with 2 minutes and 15 seconds showing and counting down in this 4th quarter. They're down by 8. They have to throw it, and they can't do it. Incomplete off the fingertips of Darren Delaney. Pistono in a position now where he really has to put it up. They have 2nd down and 10 from their own 18. The clock stopped with 2:03 to play. As you see, some of the fans from across the way still bathed in sunshine here at Hancock Stadium in Normal.
Floyd was chuckling when I said Wheaton North was driving home at 1 o'clock in the morning. Don't you think anybody there to meet him? I bet the whole lot of that town will be out there to meet him.
Oh, yeah, they'll be out en masse.
Pistono back to throw again. Complete. Delaney has it this time and out to about the 28-yard line. That is going to be close to a first down. Let's see where they mark it. Darren Delaney.
Pistono throwing that football pretty well against that wind, which he has to do now if they're going to get a score. There's the catch by Delaney.
What? Mike, this is almost the kind of pass they have to throw, too. Nothing of any long distance.
That's right. Has to just keep it down and throw it. Now Delaney, of course, if he thinks he could have broken that tackle.
The ball kind of got away from him on the end, and he was scared they were going to call it. He jumped up, and he was delighted that they gave him the reception.
Mike Eisenhardt, number 20, was on the tackle. It's first down at the 28-yard line of LaSalle, Peru. Pistono throwing again. Up to the outside and incomplete. That one intended again for Delaney. On the coverage, number 11, Andy Helmick, 5'11", 170-pounder from Wheaton North. There's the clock, 1:45 to play.
Now, that's the kind of pass that he can't throw across the field with that wind coming across. There's no way he can control that football throwing across the way. He's got to throw it straight ahead up the field.
Scott Quitt, KWIT, number 31, checks in for LaSalle, Peru, and comes out as a flanker to the right side. 2nd down and 10 from their own 28-yard line. Take the give inside, and Burston, number 72, the big defensive end, crashing all the way, charging and rushing the passer, sacks him back at around the 21-yard line. A loss of about 7 yards on the play.
Let's see Burston beat the blocker. There he is. Bob Baker can't stay in front of him. And no question, there he is, All-State Dave Burston.
So now it becomes 3rd down and 17, all the way back at their own 21-yard line for LaSalle, Peru, with 1:25 showing on the scoreboard clock.
And we've got some time out there in the field. Let me finish these homecoming plans. The big time will be tomorrow afternoon in Wheaton, where at 2 p.m. an assembly will be held at the high school. The school officials will present the awards, and the mayor of Wheaton will be at the high school as well. For LaSalle, Peru, they have homecoming plans as well. At 5:30 today, a parade will start in Oglesby, where the team bus will be met, and a police and fire truck escort will take them to the high school. And at 6:30, a reception for the team at the high school will be held. Mayors of LaSalle and Peru will be there to welcome them and give them their medals and awards.
Jim Pistono's been to the sideline to talk it over with Joe Marini and his coaching staff. Trailing by 8. It is 14-6, Wheaton North. It's been a good ball game. The wind has been a factor, no doubt about it, and it has affected the play of both teams here. They fake the draws. Pistono's being rushed and gets free of that. But he is giving a lot of ground, needs some more help, and he will not get out of the next one. Number 70, hit him first, Rich Stachniak, and then the big number 72 coming on, Dave Burston. And they drop him all the way back at around the 6-yard line.
Well, let's watch Pistono run for his life here. Rushed out of the pocket by Burston again. Here he is to the right, decides to come back, losing ground all the time, but he can't get away. Too much speed on that Wheaton North defense. And there's the man that made the tackle, number 70, Rich Stachniak, the great linebacker, 160-pound linebacker, team leader.
You know, you've said something that reminded me. Number 72, Bob Baker, who's been playing in the game, is the mayor of the son of the mayor of Peru. And he's played a fine game there, too, taking Ostrowski's place after he was hurt.
Oh, yes, he is. He's the regular left tackle, moved over to right tackle, and Baker, who is not a starter on defense, has taken Ostrowski's place on defense. So he's had a big afternoon and done a very creditable job taking the place of the big guy, the all-stater Jeff Ostrowski, who was injured early in the ball game with a dislocated elbow, and a tough break for LaSalle, Peru.
These fellas are waiting for Floyd Brown to leave town, ladies and gentlemen. Waiting for him to get on the highway.
They missed me coming in this year, so they want to get me going out.
Well, Pistono with his back to the wall now. 4th down and 32 from his own 6 or 7. Has to go deep, and he has a man there, and it is intercepted. Picked off by number 24, Mike Landreth. Gets it all the way down to the sideline inside the 10 to around the 8-yard line, perhaps down in there. Hit hard by Joe Pearson. Also coming down, it appeared, was Mike Bassador on the stop. There's the guy who made the interception.
Let's watch this play. Pistono throwing the ball long, and he does underthrow it.
He was really popped out of bounds over there, and he looks like he might be hurt.
Well, Landreth is down on the sideline. Let's see the hit here. There's a shot right there. Okay, Landreth is back.
He's
and he's a pretty happy man.
And he's pleased with his effort.
Okay.
At the 9-yard line now, it is 1st and goal to go for Wheaton North with 53 seconds to play after the pass interception by Mike Landreth. The Falcons of Wheaton North leading 14-6, and they feel right now, as it appears, very assured of a victory here and a 4A championship. And again, the frustration of the event I'm sure will set in with Joe Marini, who has been here 3 times trying to win a 4A championship. He's gone to the well and come out dry. Wheaton North not even attempting to get anything into the end zone. Charles Long just letting that clock count down. 45 seconds as it continues to count down in this 4th period.
You know, he's not the only one. These fans from LaSalle, Peru have been calling us at WGN all week. They're ready, revved up, and they were calling me at the hotel this morning, actually saying how ready they were for this game.